motherfucker, but
Yeah.
that's what he does.
Yeah.
Better than everyone.
He's
So,
smooth. Yeah, his crowd work is crazy. Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
can't structure an act. He's put out 2 or 3 projects before, and
Okay.
it comes off his crowd. Like, it's very funny crowd work, but it doesn't feel, like a special. We don't have a voice from him. We just have, hat tricks.
Okay. Okay.
Eh,
Okay. And it's ironic you say that because this special, I only watched the first minute or two, but it does start off with crowd work.
I mean, it might be 60, 67 minutes of crowd work.
It might be the whole shit.
Hey, welcome to my special here. Where you from? Hey, cocksucker.
Ian is a good stand-up, though. That's one thing I would suggest people.
Right. That's what I meant to say. That's the thing that people should go look for. Look up Kill Tony. Look up Kill Tony and Ian Ellis.
If anybody, if that's not but if anybody that has a wrench in our joint wants to put it, so because I would say if the podcasting Ian, the rambling Ian, for some reason just doesn't work with you for whatever reason that might be, maybe the stand-up will, and maybe you'll, you know what I mean? What?
Focus. I got enemies. I got a lot of enemies. The people in your chat don't even exist to me. So don't worry about it. Let them hate.
Yeah.
If they hate, then let them hate. Watch the views stack up. You don't have to please them. You don't have to explain me. They're just gonna have to take it like some tussin. You're just gonna have to sit here and put me in your mouth.
This is true. But I will say this, JD. Yeah, as far as what Ian did on Kill Tony, I wouldn't even say that's like anywhere near the strongest stand-up I've seen from him either. But there are some strong fucking clips of Ian doing stand-up out there. That's 100% for sure. You know what I mean? You might not like him. You might rub you whatever way.
I met Big Jay Oakerson, and he is the most downy fresh. And I don't say that in the way of like he's a punk. I mean like it was like meeting the downy angel. There was just a softness to him. Like a glow where you just want
he seems like a real soft-spoken, nice guy.
He smells like fresh laundry.
A little fluffy bear. You want to hand you a little toilet paper off the tree.
So want to be like one of those manga characters squeezed in a pillow, just knocking you out the way.
So as a person, you thought his vibes were good and everything, but at the stand-up, because you're a writer, from the stand-up angle, it kind of drives you a little crazy that he doesn't put more into writing bits, that he leans on the crowd work.
I'm setting the expectations. So that is the point of view of like the comedy audience that expected something from him. They got invested in that. This is going somewhere. Choo-choo, I'm along for the ride. Now, the stand-up comedian perspective, under 30 years, their point of view is nom, 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 nom. How can I suck your dick? Oh, my God. He's a god. He's a savage. Bruh. It's like being in the gym working with him. He's a beast.
Yeah.
But the older crowd, like Doug Stanhope was on a podcast with him, and Doug was like, why do you sound like Dave Attell, though? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, yes, you're very funny, but why do you, 20 years into your career, sound like Dave Attell? Why are you doing an Attell? Like, grow the fuck up and like.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree that there's similarities in their delivery?
100%. He wouldn't even deny it. It's like you do have to grow out of that, though. I mean, he's been doing it long enough, Yeah.
He talks about that. He talks about Dave Attell being the man that took him on the road, and he wanted to be like him. And a lot of people say when you start stand up, and I don't know, I don't do stand up, but if you did, right, they said that you kind of mimic who you like, but then you eventually if you stick with it.
Early on, they say that,
you're trying to find your own voice. You don't want to, after a while, you're not going to want to mimic Norm Macdonald, Dave Attell, whoever your comic influence might be. They got you to step on stage or
open mic or what you're doing. That is the plateau he is on, where it's not like a make or break. It's like a make or just continue to coast at the exact same level he's at. This could launch him into superstardom. A lot of comics don't want to say the edgy shit. They want to lecture about the edgy shit, but they don't want to say, is he going to say the edgy shit? Is he just going to do it and punk him? So I'm curious to see what he has in store for us.
Yeah, I say we watch the first 5-7 minutes. See what he's cooking for. Let's give it at least a couple minutes before we do any pauses. So at least let him try to do a little something. Attell, very well might be the greatest stand-up of all
bro,
time.
I love Attell. I still go back and watch his shows to this
He's
day. He had
very
a bunch of
lazy.
shows.
He should fucking put some shit out. He's been doing comedy for
Yeah.
50 years and has like 3 specials. He keeps
Those
making those
bumping
little
mics.
jerk off TV shows. Fucking just
And
make
the
comedy.
newer kids only know bumping mics. That's all they would know if they didn't know his earlier stuff.
And bumping mics was hilarious. Like my girl watched it with me and she was crying, and she's like very like hard to like, you know, pull in. That's how I could always judge funny shit from my girl too, because she's like such a she's
I'm
not a
like
laugher.
you didn't say that. I like you didn't say that. It's fine.
Because she's not a laugher, bro. So when she laughs,
I mean, you don't expect women to have sense of humor. I mean, it's fine.
Talk about a moist meter.
Yeah. I don't even tell a joke until I run it past my baby. And when my baby laughs, I'm like, I'm bringing it to the wiggers.
It's depressing.
No, she hates all of my shit. I'm talking about judging other people. Me, she deals with me being exactly how I am on the wiggers almost 24 hours a day. So she's done with me. You know,
like most women, they look at what other people laugh at and they judge by that. They really don't have their own
right
funny.
Yeah. Whereas she's not at all like that. That's how I know she's like a good judge of
Y'all just out here hating on the pussy. There's some very funny, charming girls. Quit being mad at the ladies. All right, what you got some issues to work out?
You've been demoted.
She put me on
to. Wasn't good to you.
She showed me Jelly Roll. I mean, I like that guy. I mean, he's a good musician.
Yeah, he's
That's
not really
the
a
last
rapper,
thing, but
I hate that he's considered a rapper. He's more of a singer.
No, I like his. I seen him sing a country song. Right, you know what I mean? It was good.
He's got a good voice. Anyway, so let's if you want to shoot,
don't hate on Jelly Roll, Cliff.
Shoot, Ian.
It's
shoot
depressing.
Kenny the link. Shoot Kenny the link.
I can't do that, but Doug does too. If I navigate away from this, it'll.
Kenneth.
Yeah, shoot Kenny the link into his shit. He'll be watching
on Twitter.
Shoot it right in his face.
Twitter, Kenny.
You'll give. I personally like Big Jay. The main complaint I would have like about him is similar to the complaint that a lot of people have about Attell is like, you know, like just make more specials, bro. Especially listen, if you're a crowd work dude, right? It's kind of even easier.
I do want to know.
Do more.
When I was on Lewis's show, I was like, Lewis, you have this huge infrastructure. Why are you not putting out specials? And he's like, doggy. I was like, just produce Big J's special. So is this brought to you in part by Louis J. Gomez and the Rap Radio?
I'm not sure who produced it.
It should be. Right?
You would think so, you know?
Yeah, Gas Digital is big. I mean, Gas Digital is big enough they can do all that themselves.
That whole scene rode in on Jay's coattails. No one gives a fuck about a Louis J. Gomez, except that he's got Big J there.
Produced by Ari Shaffir. Ari Shaffir produced it, actually.
The Jew?
Yeah.
The president. One of the president's
once again, controlling our media, deciding what I
Yeah. Way to prove him right, Ari. You fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean?
And he drugs him, right? He drugged Big Jay.
Why does it look like he's the gorilla in fucking Super Mario Brothers? Like he just Photoshop a barrel into his hand, and that's fucking Donkey Kong.
That is Donkey Kong, though. All right, so let's go. Let's check it out. You said that. Let's give it at least 2-3 minutes before we start cutting them off.
How old are you? 21. That's so young. Do you like this kind of comedy? His parents brought you? That is weird. Really? Came with your folks to Vegas? Are you sharing a room with them? Are you in an adjacent room with them? They don't want to hear your guys' weird Wiccan fucking. You think your parents are banging here in town?
Skankfest.
Definitely. How old are they? 50? Yeah, probably. Vegas fucking too. You don't want to think about it? Let me describe it for you. Your mom, still limber for her age, holding her ankles head down hard. Your dad giving her the biz from behind. It's good because your mom's bent over so much that her puss is just a perfect line right in front of him. She still got it, your mom. And then Your dad's got his hands on the window, looking at the Luxor in the distance, going, I'm the king of the world, dude. P.S. They both did coke. That's right. Your mom did coke off your dad's dick tonight.
That was terrible.
It's Vegas.
I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible or whatever. I mean, it's probably not like, it might not be the like.
He looks like a sad old kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he's getting an old man body.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is what you do.
It is looking terrible. Do we have hair dyed? I don't want to attack him either. Listen, he's funny. At times, he makes me laugh. So I'm not going to.
Yeah. No, he's a funny dude for sure.
Yeah, funny.
What I will say from a constructive angle,
his hair is ridiculous.
To kind of, say what Ian's saying without being as brash, it might not be like the best way to like right off jump. This is what I'm giving you the first second you put on the special. Because it might, it's not the strongest thing to start with. But here's the other side of it, though. People that never heard of him before, as much as we could shit on crowd work and we could say what we want to say about crowd work, right? It feels personal to people. So even when you're watching it at home, if you never heard of him and you see this kind of like loose talking to the crowd thing, it could pull people in. So, I mean, it's debatable.
I mean, I like how you're not just bashing him and you're giving us some kind of fucking, I don't know what that was.
Can we look up how old he is?
He's older than me, right? He's got to be 50.
Now, I'm recently 40 white and failed that life. And at the ripe old age of 40,
he's younger than you, Dustin.
He's younger than me? No way. He's 45? He's got to be 45. He's 45. He's 45.
You're 52, though, but you're 52. So how the hell?
I mean, in dog years.
Uncle Dusty, if you dyed your hair black and then styled all your facial hair, you could pull off a mean Big Jay Oakerson impression.
I might fucking start wearing fingerless gloves. I might just wear the fingertips.
I can't see GGG for some reason. But yeah, Dusty. He's exactly 45, bro.
Okay. The same age.
So.
He chose. AD, you better get back over here, motherfucker, in a little minute. If you don't want to rock with Ian, I get it, but get your ass back in here in a minute, man. Jesus Christ.
God damn,
I can't believe they rep him.
Ship.
Oh, shit,
what's he gonna go watch to cool down? He's gonna cool down with some Rogan tapes, some Sam Hyde shorts.
Sam Hyde.
You want to be a man.
Nick Roche doing his fucking
that's what Nick
roasting.
Roche looks like right there. That big lump of shit in a t-shirt that doesn't fit.
All right, let's do this. Let's do that because we got bits here, right? So let's look at a bit, right? That's like name something. Because I like that they did that for the chapters. That's pretty cool.
I don't want to knock Big Jay like that.
What do we do? Let's pick a bit.
Listen.
You heard? All
right, let's pick a bit. Because this feels like I'm just
let's pick a bit. Kenny, hold on. Let's pick a bit together and watch an entire bit, right? Not fucking crowd work, which Ian fucking, has this passionate hate for, which I understand.
No, it's fine. It's a very impressive trick.
Yeah, it's a trick, but it's funny. It's funny though, bro.
So
it's not like a trick. It's not a trick though.
No, you can relate this to rap music. There's levels to this shit. Can you do the bass line, which for comedy is be funny. That's the base. If you're not doing that, you're not doing the job.
You're done.
But then do you take an emotional risk? What up, Kenny? That's a higher level. Do you bring some sort? Do you add to the general commentary, of the culture? It's another. There's different higher levels, and different skills.
But this is what I'll say though. To relate it to hip hop, to kind of co-sign what you're saying, but also push back against it. It would be like saying, all right, so there's people who can freestyle so good that they're just as good, if not better, than some rappers who can write, right? And some people might say it's a trick because they can't put pen to pad, get in the studio, record like an actual song, right? So crowd work is the equivalent of the freestyling in my opinion, to frame it that way.
A master of any level makes you a master. I won't take that away from you. He's a cold motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. But we were wondering, is he just going to stay there, or is he going to ever level up, in front of us?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can
Juice.
say
Juice was a great freestyler that never put together a good song.
guys, I could say I'm 4 gummies high.
Super Nat.
High. Okay.
Uncle Dusty,
Yeah.
if we have time after this, or Focus, I'm sorry, Focus.
Yeah.
Uncle Dusty has tried to get. He's spreading the word of a new white rapper, who I know because he does Minecraft songs. So if you're up for it later, I would love to introduce you to Uncle Dusty's new favorite white rapper.
Oh, Ill Bill.
Ill Bill, son.
Is it?
Oh, no.
Does he do
you're the
Minecraft
freestyle.
shit?
You got to see his mind. It's the coldest Minecraft rap you ever heard in your life.
I
wanna
gotta
get
see it.
Focus's
I gotta
opinion
see it.
on what this is. This art?
I gotta see it.
Is
Man,
it?
that sounds lit. Yeah.
He might be
Kill
the big,
Bill? No. He might be talking
No,
about
Ill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Okay. Is there a Kill Bill? What's that?
Yeah,
The movie?
Apparently, there's a Kill Bill, and that looks like the Minecraft dude.
Well,
Ill Bill or Kill Bill?
I'll when we get done with Big Jay Oakerson, I'll tell you what link to look up. It'll be real fast.
Yeah.
This dude gets millions of views. Like he's grifting upon grift.
But
is
doing
it
like
art?
Minecraft, literal Minecraft bars.
I gotta
Dude,
hear this
He's got
shit.
the slickest animators. It's fucking catchy. The dude.
I gotta see.
flows,
This has to be this. If he's doing that, I mean, God bless that fucker. But
But it's
Luke
fucking.
Big
You
Jay.
I don't know
fucked
why-
it with
I-
his
I
sellout,
I hope what Ian said happens. I hope this shit blows him the fuck up. And I hope this bit we watch right now will prove Ian wrong. So let's pick a fucking bit. Let's give the guy a chance to do a whole bit. Let's look for one that ain't too long.
You wanna
Big
read
J
the title?
special over 100K views in less than 7 hours.
Can you read the fucking the titles of them to us? And by the
Yeah,
way,
that's what I'm saying.
that's bigger than Brennan Schaub. So shout out to Gringo Poppy. Took him like a month to get to 1 million views. Big J's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, God bless.
Saucy.
All right, so
Spicy?
girl.
What's that motherfucker there?
All right, that's. Let's pick, guys. Girl drunk, a tragedy. That's progress. Reigniting the passion. Back in the game. What happened? Dog belly, which is the bit that
Let's see. Let's see Dog Belly.
We gotta go.
Let's see that then. Yeah.
So his entire special is up there.
yeah. So 4 minutes. Let's
So to
not
give-
pause at all. I think we should give it the whole 4 minute bit because you can't even see what a bit does unless I know it's gonna be hard for all of us to shut the fuck up for 4 minutes, but let's really try. Let's really try.
I'll give the audience, similar to how rappers break down their bars. A special, if you're going for an hour, it's 10 6-minute bits. So this
10
is a
6-minute bits.
this
Okay.
is that's basically like our bars, our song, like
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is him.
That's
This is one track.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
1/10 of the special.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. All right. So let's check it out. Dog belly. This is the bit that the special's named after. So for one reason or another, whether personal or the funniest, he picked it. Let's see what we got.
That Michael Jackson documentary, I think I found some funny on it. And that was a hard one. That was a hard one for me because, again, I'm almost 45. So Michael Jackson was in my wheelhouse, the coolest thing in the world when I was a kid. I learned the entire Thriller choreography and performed it for my great-grandmother, Selma Eisenstein.
So did Jesse
Yeah, she was less than a good audience, I will say. And it sucks because I was drilling it, too. I had the whole thing. She had the tubes in her nose. She was like, it's wonderful. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Grandma Selma Eisenstein. You don't know shit. You don't even know if this is good. I was such a big fan. And I followed him like all through my teens and adulthood. And we always heard the stories. We heard what a creep and that he was they call him a pedophile, all the accusations. But this dude, Michael Jackson, walked through the raindrops. He died technically in the legal eyes, an innocent man. And then 2 years ago, they released 4 hours of documentary of him just wailing on the assholes of these two young boys. I mean, putting in the work. And it crushed me to watch it. I believe it, but it really killed me to watch it as such a fan. But also, I have to watch everything with a comedian's eye. And I try to make funny, as I said, of the most fucked up shit, but I have to let it process first. You know what I mean? And this was I think I did good with Michael Jackson documentary because I try to go for the worst thing And did anybody in here see it? Who saw all 4 hours of it? Because I like people. You saw it.
Yeah.
I want you to back me up. This
One thing I will say real quick, we're going right back, is I'm glad not that many people said they saw that shit.
Well, hold on.
I knew Ian was going to go pause.
Right.
Yeah, let me insert a few notes right here. First of all,
Just not in a little boy's ass. Go.
This is not current material, or this is not current topics. You know, Chappelle did this 5 years ago. You know, so you're fucking.
Yeah.
And now this is a lukewarm take. You're not saying anything that we haven't heard before.
Let's
And
see where he goes. He's still got
even
2 minutes.
Saying, Big J's being a beta comedian.
He's still got 2 minutes, Ian. He's still got 2
he
minutes.
even pauses to make an agreement with the audience. This is something Jim Norton does, where he goes like, "You guys like edgy jokes?" And then the crowd goes, "Yeah." And he's like, "It's okay if I tell you?" Like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, don't get offended." So Big Jay was just like, "I got to see it through the eyes of a comedian, right?"
Big Jay kind of sounds like Mersh now, stealing bits. Ooh.
Ian will always
be stealing bits. It's that he's putting up a buffer on lukewarm takes that are fucking 5 years old.
Oh wow!
Ian reminds me of how I aim not to be with hip hop. You know what I mean? Like,
what, jaded like a motherfucker?
Like
Jay looks like Uncle. He looks like Focus at 80. That's your future Focus.
And he's only a few years older.
Yeah, he's 5 years older than you.
You know what I mean? But on some real shit though, that's what you remind me of. You remind me of like I gotta put checks and balances on myself, right? When it comes to listening to hip hop before I even listen to it. Otherwise, there's no chance I won't enjoy it. Because I'm looking to hate it.
You know what I mean? I had a question for you, Ian.
Kenny, hold on. You have to understand there's your ears as someone who is like a trade craftsman who knows what's going on. And then there's the audience's ears. And you have to be way more forgiving to hear with the audience's ears. You know, this is good for comedy. This does put asses in seats. This sells tickets. This, you know, at least holds the line, hopefully. If it doesn't push the line, it holds the line. You know, he is good for comedy. Make no mistake about that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
he's funny as shit on podcast. On podcasts, I find him funny on podcasts. I guess I don't know why this isn't making me laugh, but I mean, on podcasts, he makes me laugh.
All right, let's see what we got cooking. Let's watch the rest. Give him 2 more minutes.
This is verbatim. It sounds like I'm making it up because I thought the most crazy thing in the Michael Jackson documentary was both these young men described separately, but they described the same exact story. So I believe them, of going to Michael Jackson's house, having to get butt naked on all fours on his bed while, quote unquote, spreading their butt cheeks, correct? Spreading their butt cheeks open. Yeah. And then Michael Jackson would lay behind them with no pants on, just a shirt. They specified that for some reason. And he would masturbate. And that fucking sucks. That's not funny in and of itself. But you got to look at how cool comedy can be if you let it. You know what I mean?
If you agree, if you give me permission.
I know that I just painted a pretty ugly picture. I know that.
No, you
I'm not a monster. That was a horrible thing I just described. But really, let's be honest. There's only one problem we have with the picture, really. There's a little boy spreading his butt cheeks. Look how cool I'm going to be. Take him out of the picture. You don't need him anymore for this funny. And instead, put yourself in his place. Right now, the adult you are making adult decisions. And today you decided to spread your butt cheeks for Michael Jackson. And I mean, you are spreading them. That's the king of pop behind you. You're not going to chintz today. If ever there was a day you were going to grip and rip that shitter open, this is the one. This is the big dance. This is the show. You know those lines by your asshole where it looks like it's going warp speed? Those are flat. The pleats are ironed, if you feel me.
I don't condone this language, dude.
And I will.
That shit is hilarious, bro. I'm gonna let him finish. Ian. Stretching the ass cheeks, stretching the ass cheeks to the point that there's no lines.
Okay. My question for Ian can wait till after this bit. So I
thank you, Kenny.
All right, let's keep going.
Hold on. Let me say, I will give him a very high rating in that he took the audience, he put them in the place of the victim to create empathy for the victim. So that's a very clever trick and a very funny way to do that. So he's like, he's making a good moral point through a funny, system or whatever.
Right.
And the way he tagged it out, that was very like, he cut all the fat off of it. Those were bars. That was like 3 bars in a row where he's that grip and rip. That's some old school Doug Stanhope belching blood out of her butthole. Good strong bars, and he worked that. So I'll give him points for that, man.
Yeah. Okay. Ian's giving Big J points. That's good.
I specifically like just that one joke's just funny as fuck.
You like to picture Michael Jackson.
I mean, bro, have you not either doggy styled or hit a girl in the booty from behind and just stretch that shit to the point where the lines go away? You know what I mean? That shit's some real shit.
That's gross, dude. That's gross. That's gross. I don't do that stuff. No,
you only like men's asses. Dust likes men's asses, and he doesn't make the lines go away. He's like, I like wrinkles in the man's asshole. I don't want to see them wrinkles go away.
I'm offended. I'm so offended right now.
I smush it. I smush the booty cheese.
I'm trying to enjoy the newest stand-up special on YouTube of a living legend, dude. Big Jay Oakerson, and you guys over here making fucking
in his
light
big boy shorts from 1990. And
bro, he is a fucking wigga, dude. You're dealing with fucking serious wigga situations, dude.
He's like
Jinko
a rock
shorts.
Wigger. He's
a fucking goth haircut.
Goth hair. He's like a goth wigga, dude. He's like half and half. He's living in both worlds, dude.
He took the gloves off, but he has goth bracelets. He's like the
shit. He did take the gloves off.
He's the Johnny Depp of comedy. He walks around.
Why didn't he call it the gloves are off special?
Yeah, that would be good.
Michael Jackson. I didn't see that Michael Jackson documentary. That seemed
4 hours. I don't have 4 hours.
Who the fuck
what am I, meth
4
again?
hours of a
4 hours. If I was on meth, I'd be watching porn for 4 hours. That's it. I don't watch anything for 4 hours.
But if you want to get an idea of how guilty or not guilty someone is truly, sometimes you got to dig deep. Like for me, it's like I almost got to the point with Michael Jackson. It's like, all right, they didn't prove shit for a long ass time, and now the dude's dead. So I'm like, I hope he didn't, stare at kids' booty hole.
Did you run that take by your girl? Because that doesn't sound like your girl.
Yeah, we need to go. Can we get her take?
Go tell your wife real quick.
Yeah, bring her in here. Let's get her take, and let's see. Yeah,
she watched it.
I agree with you.
She watched it.
I agree with you, dude.
She watched the Michael Jackson documentary.
She watched 4 hours,
and she thought it was hilarious. That's how I know it's funny. That's how I know the shit's funny.
You know what? I'm back, dude. Your girl has a. You know what? I'm back. Let's go.
I told you.
I trust her.
Yeah, like she came out.
I trust.
Mrs. When the 2 kids were on the bed, the asshole lines went away. You know what I mean? She actually
trust it now,
told the
she
joke.
Said, "You call that molesting? Y'all ain't been through shit."
No, you.
All right, so let's see if there's a.
I thought he was going to say, what album was it where Michael Jackson's laying sideways? I thought he was going to go that way. I thought the joke was going to be like, it looks like the album cover where he's like laying sideways.
Yeah, if you really wanted to sound dated, like Uncle Dust Muffin, that's what he would have said.
That's pretty funny. Uncle Dust
Muffin. I thought he was going to talk about the album cover from 1980 of Seven when I was 18.
See, focus. You don't have to be on the attack. You bounce back, dude. You're fine. You don't have to take Dusty down.
Oh, I got
you guys are taking a living legend down. Now you're trying to take fucking an up and coming dog down. I'm just a dog trying to rise up, bro.
These bits. We're trying to watch this clip, focus.
Yeah,
no, you two get together and you're fucking like an old married couple, fucking throwing this man under the bus, bro. He's got a red fucking background.
Keep the show going. Let's keep the train on.
I challenge everyone to go back 3 minutes ago when Dust was like, "Yeah, this dude basically sucked unless he's on podcast."
I
like,
fucking edit that out.
He's like, Big Jay. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get the guy on the show. You know what I mean?
Listen, I've been over here fucking working hard.
Sucks.
Jay's gonna take me out. Listen, I have a dream that one day I'll go out on the road and I'll wear fingerless gloves and I'll be just like David Tell, bro.
Are there pictures of Michael Jackson's penis we could send to that OnlyFans chick?
Good call.
Can we get some vengeance for these children? Some justice for these kids?
I heard his penis looks like a tapeworm. They said Michael Jackson's penis looks like a tapeworm.
That's yucky.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. That's just
Now,
what I heard.
You just made my
That
fucking penis
sounds-
soft.
Wasn't
That
it part
sounds
of the
really gross, man.
Wasn't it part of the documentary? That
Oh,
he
you
was-
got that tapeworm dick, do you?
Kenny
Yeah,
comes out of
son.
nowhere off of fucking 7,000 milligrams of edibles, thinking about fucking pinworms and Mike's cock.
Oh no, I don't like that tapeworm thing.
He goes, yucky, dude. I'm not gonna be able to eat these corn dogs and Stoker's
you-
fucking French breads. No, you cocksucker.
Well,
No,
do you know in some? Do you know in
start talking
some?
about cock first, so no you.
Do you know in some countries, dried out tapeworm dick is a delicacy?
I mean, you could scrape them off and
Yeah.
eat them shits just like
No,
you could eat pinworms
like
out of
Cheez-Its.
defecation.
Cheez-Its.
Don't you say Cheez-Its. I eat Cheez-Its. I don't want to think about pinworms, you cocksucker.
All right, all right. So let's see if there's another hit at the end of the joke, or if the asshole lines was the hit.
And remember, this is the title track. Like this is the big opus of the symphony. You know, what I'm
This
saying?
is the banger. This is the banger. This
Well,
is
no,
Cool G
it's
rap
not
right here.
opus per se, but it is what it's named after, though, for sure. But I don't know if those two always correspond. You know, it might just be, the funny thing, like Dog Belly. He's like, I just thought that was funny.
You're
He
saying it's
looks
the
like,
dopest.
he looks like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. He looks like fucking. He looks like Guy Fieri if like he didn't cook, he just ate. You know what I mean? Like,
More like Guy Spaghetti.
yeah. Oh, all right, let's go.
Argue with you that it is funny when you picture looking over your shoulder and you see the moonwalker himself, Donald ducking it with the top half of a uniform for an army that doesn't exist, and his glitter glove hand wrapped around his cowskin speckled wiener. Shut the fuck up. That is funny. I bet his dick looks like Dog Belly. Do you get a picture what I mean when I say that? Can you picture it? You could almost chew on it, couldn't you?
If you can pause for a second.
It's not even soft or hard. It's always in a state of dense wiggly.
Dense wiggly. So my
They're-
favorite
they're-
part of that bit isn't the
worse,
payoff.
worse.
It's the asshole lines. That's my opinion. I like asshole.
You like
lines.
asshole lines? That's
Way.
fair.
Yeah.
This might be too nitty gritty, but there is like a pretentiousness to his like his punchlines are like he's holding up fine cheeses and he's very swarmy with his fucking. That is what it is. It's like
Funny
go fuck
analysis,
yourself,
Ian.
fucking nerd, with your fucking head up your ass. About
Ian,
what's
I
funny.
love you describing and ripping on a comic all at the same time. Stellar shit, man. Not sure
Ain't the gloves-
I'll pay it.
Are
I'll
there-
pay it.
I like Edibles Kenny. Edibles Kenny is
I
like
know.
he's Ed McMahon. You know what I mean?
Thanks,
He's just
yeah.
like, oh, you guys are
Yes.
great. Oh, this is wonderful. This is truly wonderful what you guys are doing. I like that joke you made. It made me laugh.
I'm going
What?
to refresh my drink, so I'll be back.
All right, see you
All right.
later. Yeah, that's right. No, you.
Well, the wrap
Like,
up.
You know what? I still can't smoke because I've taken the tickle and it's 60% gone. So in a couple more days, it will be like 90 or above. So it'll be mostly gone. Then I can
Hell
smoke.
yeah. Hell
So I can't smoke till then if I want to get high. I'm like,
Oh, I
"When
know.
I get
Smoking
high,
so
I wanna
fucking
get out
hard.
and Not smoke. You guys like.
I feel you,
I
big
own
dog.
15. I ran out of those. I'm like, I got 20, and I'm like, give them to them, and they're like lemon flavored shit. Man, it's pretty cool. It's like
All right.
lemonade. It's like
All right,
little lemonade
Kenny.
pieces.
Kenny, enough with your fucking enough with your
Jesus Christ.
unsolicited edible review.
What are we doing, Sellen? Why don't you plug the fucking dealer? I
Sorry.
mean, Jesus Christ. What are you doing, Kenny?
Kenny's like Kenny's like they have like a tang of lemon, and it's like there's a little like lime zest that kind of like it does something different to me when
No,
it hits my palate.
you.
You know what I mean? Fucking- What did you think of Big J? What did you think of what you saw for a minute or two?
What did I
Some of
think?
It
I
was
mean-
funny. Like you know
Yeah.
that line where
Oh,
you
go
laughed
ahead.
really hard. I
Yeah.
laughed hard at that also.
Mhm,
At the
mhm.
exact same time, that was a funny line.
Right.
The rest, not so much. But once you laugh, you might laugh a little bit more later.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what it is too, like to really watch a comedy special properly, like you got to sit with it, watch the whole
Yeah.
thing front to back, not sit there and
Yeah.
try to play fucking Siskel and fucking retard, Siskel and Ebert after
No.
Ebert.
Well, I
already
mean,
had
yeah,
fucking
that's
machine
basically what
in
we're
the
doing
fucking
right now.
nose.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
I mean, we're
Right.
just,
Right.
I mean, we're judging the
I'm
shit out
gonna
of them.
watch
like-
it as a comedy fan. I'm gonna laugh where it's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
And and not judge because maybe he's telling a story. Walk with the bit with him. It could be funny in the middle.
Right.
Right.
Dust, we should both watch it in full by next show and see what we thought, like watching it just like, regular. You know what I mean? No interference.
I would not. I'm not gonna watch Big J's fucking whole special. I don't watch anybody. The only special I watched the whole Shane Gillis. I watched the whole thing.
You are not a comedy fan.
I'm a comedy fan, but I'm not gonna just.
No, you're not.
What I watched right here.
No, it means you're not a comedy fan. It means you're not a comedy fan.
Big J is funnier.
You're not a comedy fan. No,
in conversation, like on podcasts.
It means you're not a comedy fan.
He's one of the best. Like when I see him on a podcast,
I know you said that already, but you're just not a comedy fan, and that's okay.
There's different kinds of muscles that you work, bro. Yeah. He's not. There's different kind of muscles like we do here. Like
Dust. The last comedy special you watched was a year ago. You're not a comedy fan like that. That means.
I don't know. What is that supposed to be offensive?
Yeah, bro.
What you're saying?
Yeah, bro.
Am I supposed to be offended?
Worthy.
That's what you're saying. I'm not worthy of this shit. I can't sit here and judge another man up on stage doing his thing.
I'm not going to say when my next AMP show is, but the whole concept is Goodfellas and Pulp Fiction.
Is it secret? Wait, is it secret though? Why don't you just say what it is?
I don't know.
What is weirdo?
I don't know.
I might send a link to your server so that I'll just do it. Then it's live.
Okay.
Right. The concept is Goodfellas and Pulp Fiction. That sounds like a fine.
I like that. I like Goodfellas and I like Pulp Fiction.
And then whoever shows up to talk, I'll have a couple people on. We'll be talking about those movies. Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. For those that wants to talk about that. For those that don't know, Kenny does a music centric show where he like pulls up music either from independent people or his favorite music. Check him out.
If I can enter. Hey guys that hate me, go check out Kenny on fucking AMP. Good luck. Go find it.
Yeah.
So
it's a secret.
This Kenny's secret podcast, dude. What do you want?
This bit is called Dog Belly. This is the title of the special. And so Dog Belly is the position that the boy spreading his butthole was in. So Big J is the boy spreading his butthole.
No, you.
Fame for Michael Jackson, who's sitting there with his wiener out going,
retarded asshole.
And
he's actually talking about his dog belly.
He's talking about his dog belly because he's a fucking yellow belly fucking bitch face.
Yellow belly asshole.
Hey, Belly, clip this and send it to him. Hey, Big Jay Oakerson, watch it back, you fucking sad sack. The Wiggins is coming for you.
No.
I'm about to mark your best friend.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Don't get in the way, motherfucker. Don't break up the fight, little rum. I'm going to punch him in his fat face. I'm going to punch you. You going to sit on that stool like Trace O'Neal. You think the Wiggins ain't coming for you? You think the Wiggins ain't coming? We're going to have another boot.
Okay, Ian, I have a question for you.
What's up?
The snake was lying about what the Balls coming back. How come there's a server called Ron Nation Writers Guild? Ron Nation Writers Guild. What's up with that? That means what the Balls is coming back.
Focus comment. Would you like to explain that?
Yeah. So the reason for that is, and I might do it at some point as well. Like it's basically to have an area where if people have any ideas relative to skits or bits or like anything we can create. So like even though it's just going to turn into another Discord, the goal of it is to have like ideas.
That also supports with the Paul G's coming back. Yes.
It does.
No, Kenny. No. It's basically just a writer's room. Just hanging out, throwing out sketch ideas. Focus has been doing an amazing job with sketches. Like he puts it all out there and he fucking owns it and kills it every. Like he's been making some real ass shit. Like you should see. You got to fucking promote this shit because you have whatever a fucking Chris Farley or a Zach Galifianakis. Like I would take you as the next guy. You're fucking. You are that guy. You fucking. Truly. the fucking transgender ladybug.
I think I can write for this show. Even if it's not what the ball.
I appreciate you, Ian.
But basically, every once in a while we have ideas. Rather than send them to Ryan Long, my close personal friend, you know, we're gonna send them to Focus, and we'll get them made through his channels.
Right. Send them to each
Nothing
other.
Nothing to do with apologies. We just are trying to help Focus, you know, be
also,
great.
You do monthly
to
with
be great.
apologies. So technically,
And be
with
greater than
apologies
ever.
never went away.
Yeah. Matter of fact, being that you say that, let's do this real quick. This one's actually hot off the presses. Let's watch this real quick. Is it on the screen?
I love the one. Yeah. Yep, this is my favorite one.
Are you seeing this one? You seen this one?
Dude, I said this is my favorite one.
My man.
Guys, the way Focus is owning this fucking character. You can't tell me this isn't like whatever Bubbles is in Trailer Park Boys, like it's whatever.
Oh wait, are you talking about the delivery? Are you talking about delivery, or are you talking about this one?
The one where the fucking UPS comes to your house and you come out the trailer park.
You know, now that you say that, we'll watch that one first.
I've been looking for a job. Yeah, I'll hire.
All right, we'll watch that one first. And then we'll watch this one that's brand new that you didn't see yet. I didn't send it to nobody yet. And that's my man Nick. He does the videography. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to get some more actors involved. Pardon me, I didn't mean to take that off.
You see, someone like Focus who's funny takes whatever would be conceived as a flaw and makes it funny and owns it, makes it work. Unlike a Jesse P.S. who gets his fat feelings hurt and cries all day on the internet.
Right.
No,
it's funny. Right. Funny is funny. Like, just be funny, motherfuckers. So this is my man Nick. We're just gonna watch 2 sketches now. They're pretty short. This is my man Nick right here. He's a videographer, right? So we combine forces with both writing. I'm supposed to be doing a little more of the acting with other actors, but unfortunately, people are fucking flakes. So if you're in the Pennsylvania or Miami area, all right, he's gonna do some shit there when I can't get with him. I'm gonna do some shit here when he can't get to Pennsylvania, and then we're also gonna, you know, combine when he's able to get here. We need actors. So whoever the fuck wants to be in shit, if you're in the tri-state area or the Miami area or both, fucking, you know, let's go, you lazy fucks. People act like they want to do shit, and then when you hit them up, they're like, oh, fucking.
Don't be too cool for an opportunity. One of my favorite guys is this dude, Rob Schrab. He made a comic called Scud. He always wanted to be in Hollywood. The thing that made him for him wasn't making the greatest independent comic of all time. It was he split open an orange and then he fucked it with his penis while humming the Jaws song. Dun-dun, dun-dun. This video went viral and made its way to Sarah Silverman, and then he wound up directing shows with Sarah Silverman. His best friend is Dan Harmon, who he brought along to create Rick and Morty and fucking all that other horseshit. And Rob Schrab is a writer on Rick and Morty and does all the character designs. So you never know what's gonna make it. Don't be too big to fucking to be humble and fucking do some shit with Focus. Get your
too lazy
ass out there.
Or too lazy.
On it. Yeah.
More importantly, too lazy. Motherfuckers talk, and that's what drives me crazy about content creators, podcasters, rappers, anything. People are like, oh, I don't got time. Do you know how much fucking time creative people waste not being creative? That if you put time into creativity, you come up with dope shit.
The thing about actually being about this life is you need to be able to take whatever you make and set it on fire, because it's not about making a thing. It's about the process of making, and you're going to make a lot of shit. You're just going to keep making and morphing and evolving. If you're just trying to make that one great thing, you're probably never even going to get that done. So you might as well get a hobby and move the fuck on.
Consistency is key when it comes to any art, any creation. You know. All right, so Pete, we'll watch this shit. Then I want to show you guys the new one. I don't even think Dusty's seen the new one.
This is me, a FedEx driver.
Shit. It was the mom's show. That's what made money.
That is some good, like, MC acting.
Hey, man, how are you? Hey.